Hello, my name is Elizabeth Sinclair. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to make this pretty birthday card. I want to make this card and show you how to do it because this is something brand new that you can buy in November, starting November 1st, okay? And it goes on till beginning of January. The stamp set is called Framed Florets. It has flowers and it has, words here, sentiments that are very useful. And then it comes bundled 10% off with these dies. And these dies are really neat. I've got these two dies. One can go inside each other. They're ovals. And then there's another set back here that has this die. And we've got this one. This one is very useful because for a limited time, starting November 1st, you can purchase paper to go with this. This die will cut out these flowers like so. So that's what I had done. And that's also where this paper is from. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. I started with a polished pink card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25, which is an A2 card. And now seems like there's light and shadow. I'm trying to figure that out, which one I want to be in. Okay. The next layer is a piece of the designer paper that is 4 inches by 5.25. Okay. Now I didn't adhere that right away because what I did is I took this and I took a piece of white that is a little smaller and you put them in front of each other. Then you take this large die cut and looking at the front, I kind of gauged where I wanted it to go on the card. All right. And then we taped it. And I put it through my die cut machine. And when I pulled it out, I've got one piece of paper cut in that shape. And I've got pattern paper and I've got white paper with that frame. Now this I'm going to use for another project. This I'm using for this card. I also used that die to cut out the flowers. Okay, so there we are, all cut up. Now, here's the card. Then there's a sentiment as well. The sentiment is on this color, the same color, and I just made it a little smaller just because I didn't want it showing. That it could have been smaller than that because I'm going to be putting this over it, and I don't want it to show. And now that I'm looking at it, oh, it's pretty much, I don't know, it's a little bit big. I'm going to trim this a little tiny bit here with my paper trimmer. Just a little. Okay, there. So sorry about that. All right. So this is what's going to be behind the oval. And that's going to have our greeting on there. How I did the greeting. First, I put, well, not this one. I put this one approximately where I want it. And you take a pencil and very lightly, because you want it more on top because the flowers are going to go here. So you just put yourself a thin little line, like a guide, so you know that the greeting has to go within this area. Okay. Take this, my Memento black, and the stamp that says wishes for a beautiful birthday. All right. I'm going to make sure this card is straight, and we're going to stamp it right there where I mentioned, between those two little lines. And oh boy. Ink on thumb, not what I wanted to do. Okay. There we go. What in the world cracked? I have no idea. Now, if you want to erase these, you can. Nobody would know. They were there. Okay, now this is going to go right on the card base with my glue. Oops. This is my Tombow glue. It's a new one it's called Aqua. It's a bigger bottle. The tip is a little bit more detailed, and it's clear, and it dries clear. I bought that at Joann's, by the way. Okay, one card. Now, put it as close to the middle as you can. Now I'm going to grab this. This is also going to be glued. And carefully, I'm going to place this on the card, hopefully covering up that one pink paper. And okay, next for this part, what I did is I took my glue and I just put a thin line of glue all around the edges. There. And you take this and just lay it right in that little area. Trying to maneuver it so none of the pink is showing on the outside. There we go. Now, for my flowers, grabbing a couple dimensionals. And I'm going to put it like this. Don't want to cover the birthday. To be kind of straight with the rest of the card. There we go. Now, as an added little touch, I have these. They are 2001, 2003 in color opal rounds. I like the opal rounds because I got the little colors in them. They're kind of opalescent looking. And I have some, and it so happens to be that this polished pink is the color that I used in my card. So I'm going to grab a couple of these after I get rid of my trash. And I'm going to put them about right there in the middle of that flower. And I'll do a big one right above the wishes. I could put another little one right over here. All right. And that's it. This is the card I made. I made a couple other cards that I'll show you with this stamp set. My first thought was Helen Heather. I love purple. So I made this one. It's a thank you card. Although you can't tell, it's up, it's undimensional, so it sticks up a little bit there. And I made this one. And I first made this card in the bride color, but I decided I like the polished pink better. And then I made this card and this one. So I've been having fun with the new stamp set and dies. And you can have fun with this if you would like, starting November 1st. Again, oh, and another thing I wanted to tell you is that there's a promotion for people that would like to do what I do, but not exactly what I do, would like to be considered a demonstrator. You can buy a starter kit for $99 and you get $155 worth of product, and this stamp set can be included. And after you get that, you get to meet a whole bunch of people that have good card ideas and a bunch of friends with Stampin' Up! And so forth. It's a real good social event, even if you only want to do it online. You can be a hobby person, hobbyist. Just don't sell anything to anybody. Just enjoy making cards. You get a 20% off to the end of April 2023 if you do this now. And still, you get a whole big box full of goodies, $155 worth for just $99. Some people would like to do it just for that. But if you're interested in that, you can go to my website, Elizabeth Sinclair at stampinup.net, and you can look through the choices. And in there's a shop with me, and there's a joining and from what do you call it, joining selection you can look at. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching.